Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So Subaru is a brand that's earned a lot of loyal following for its ruggedness, reliability, all-wheel drive mastery, and rally-inspired performance. But even the best world car makers sometimes have shortfall, and Subaru, just like others, is no exception. While Subaru has delivered some really incredible engines over the years, there are a few of their engines that you should probably stay away from, and in this video we're breaking down the 3 worst Subaru engines ever made, and 4 best Subaru's engines that remind us why we love this brand so much. So make sure to stay with me to the end to find out if your favorite or least favorite Subaru engine made the list. And as a bonus tip to those of you who already own a Subaru, whether you have the worst Subaru or the best Subaru, I'm going to show you how to get your Subaru engine to last even longer for you. And with that, let's get started. The 3 worst Subaru engines of all time. Kicking off our list of the worst Subaru engines is the EJ25D. The 2.5-litre DOHC engine from the late 90s, around 1997 to 1999, is one of the worst engines that Subaru made, with lots of complaint. While it was a bold attempt by Subaru to push displacement and power, it's unfortunate that the EJ25D engine experienced frequent head gasket issues, a common problem in Subaru engines of that era due to the combination of aluminum heads and steel blocks in the production of those gaskets. The EJ25D engine was primarily used in models like the second-gen legacy Subaru and the Outback from the late 90s. The head gasket failure wasn't just a minor inconvenience, it became a recurring issue, leaving owners frustrated with costly frequent repairs. Many owners of Subaru cars with this engine reported overheating problems, coolant leaks, and even engine block damage if the issue wasn't addressed in time. And today, irrespective of its engine problem, a used EJ25D engine still costs from $1,500 to $3,000, depending on condition and mileage on it. To be fair, Subaru did improve its head gasket designs in later models from 2001, but the EJ25D's reputation was already tarnished. If you are eyeing or looking to buy a Subaru from this era, tread carefully unless the engine's been overhauled. Next, we have the FB20 engine of the early 2010, a 2.0-litre engine introduced as part of Subaru's FB series in the early 2010. It was an ambitious move toward better fuel efficiency and reduced emissions thanks to its direct injection system. However, things didn't go entirely as planned. One of the most common complaints was excessive oil consumption. Owners would notice their oil levels dropping between changes, often requiring top-offs far more frequently than expected. Combine that with carbon buildup on the intake valves, a common issue with early direct injection engines, and you've got a recipe for headaches. The current price range for an FB20 engine is between $2,500 and $4,500. While the FB20 wasn't a total disaster, it left many feeling that Subaru had some kinks to work out with their newer engine tech. Later iterations did improve reliability, but the early FB20 models remain a cautionary tale. The EJ20G turbocharged engine was one of Subaru's first high-performance engines, powering early WRXs and even the legacy RS. It deserves some credit for kickstarting Subaru's rally heritage back in the late 80s to early 90s, we talking around 1989 to 1993. However, reliability was a big concern. The main problem? Fragile internals. Early versions of this engine weren't built to handle consistent pressure and performance push, leading to issues like cracked pistons, rod-bearing failures, and turbocharger troubles. Combine that with a somewhat outdated ECU system that struggled to manage fuel and air ratios effectively, and you had an engine that was prone to detonation if pushed too hard. A used EJ20G engine typically costs between $1,800 and $3,500, depending on its condition. While some Subaru lovers have successfully rebuilt and tuned their EJ20G for better performance, in stock form it just wasn't durable enough for the demands of high-performance driving. Now let's look at the 4 best Subaru engines to consider if you're still in the market for Subaru. Starting off the list at number 1 is the EJ257. Found in models like the WRX STI, this turbocharged powerhouse is a rally-inspired icon. The EJ257 delivers impressive power, typically producing between 300 and 310 horsepower depending on the year and model. What makes it so great is its tuning potential. With the right upgrades, it can handle significantly more power while still maintaining reliability, a big reason why it's a favorite in the tuning community. Prices for an EJ257 engine range from $3,500 to $6,000, with new or rebuilt options commanding the higher end. However, it's worth noting that proper maintenance is key. Neglect it, and you could encounter issues like piston ringland failure, but when cared for, the EJ257 is an absolute beast that has earned its legendary status. Next up we have the FA24F, Subaru's 2.4-litre turbocharged engine, which is currently powering models like the Ascent, Legacy XT and Outback XT. This engine represents Subaru's evolution into modern engineering, balancing power and efficiency. With 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque, the FA24F is a versatile engine that provides smooth acceleration and plenty of low-end torque. Thanks to advancements in direct injection and turbocharging technology, it delivers solid fuel economy without sacrificing performance. The FA24F engine costs between $5,000 and $8,000 new, reflecting its cutting-edge design and demand. Reliability-wise, the FA24F has demonstrated significant improvements in reliability compared to some earlier Subaru turbocharged engines. However, occasional oil consumption issues have been reported, otherwise it's efficient, durable and perfectly suited for the family-friendly vehicles it powers. The EJ22 is often referred to as one of Subaru's most reliable engines. Introduced in the late 80s, this 2.2-litre engine powered models like the Legacy, Impreza and even the early Outback. What sets the EJ22 apart is its simplicity and durability. This engine is known for running well beyond 200,000 miles with minimal issues, making it a favourite among Subaru lovers. Today, the price for a used EJ22 engine ranges from $1,200 to $2,500, depending on condition. The EJ22 is the kind of engine you'd want in a daily driver or a rugged off-roader. It's no wonder that even decades later, people still sing its praises. Last but not least, we have the FA20DIT, a 2.0-litre turbocharged engine found in the WRX, Forester XT and other models. This engine marked a shift in Subaru's engineering, introducing direct injection and twin-scroll turbocharging for improved performance and efficiency. With 268 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque, the FA20DIT offers plenty of punch for spirited driving. It also benefits from reduced turbo lag compared to older Subaru turbo engines, making it more responsive and enjoyable on the road. The FA20DIT engine typically costs between $3,500 and $6,000 depending on the market and availability. Reliability-wise, the FA20DIT has had far fewer issues than some of its predecessors. As long as you stay on top of regular maintenance, it's a solid engine that strikes a great balance between power, efficiency and reliability. Finally, as promised, we said we are going to show you how to prolong your Subaru engine irrespective of which engine type you have, and here it goes. First of all, to ensure a long-lasting Subaru engine for both categories here, you need a regular maintenance routine such as oil changes, fluid checks, filter replacements and so on. So, for engines like the EJ25D or FA24F, known for their tuning potential, modern design and impressive horsepower, and despite being on the list of the best Subaru engines, regular routine oil changes with high-quality synthetic oil will help maintain and preserve engine efficiency and even prevent premature wear. Also, keeping up with recommended service intervals for things like timing belts, spark plugs and coolant flushes will ensure that the engine runs smoothly and avoids unnecessary strain on the engine parts. The EJ25D should also be checked for head gasket leaks to prevent coolant leaks and overheating. Similarly, the FA24F can suffer from oil consumption issues if oil changes are neglected, leading to excessive wear that can shorten the life of your engine. And for engines like the EJ25D, which suffered from notorious head gasket issues in the past, you may want to consider regular maintenance plus head gasket checks in a timely manner. Now, moving to Subaru engines with issues such as the EJ20G or FB20, being proactive with your maintenance will save you from costly repairs down the road. Addressing problems early, like oil consumption in the FB20 or turbo-related issues in the EJ20G, is essential. Consider using high-quality oils or additives that reduce carbon buildup, a common problem with these engines. Also, staying on top of turbo maintenance, such as checking and replacing seals, can prevent costly failures in older turbocharged models. The EJ20G can have turbo failure if seals and hoses aren't regularly checked, while the FB20 can suffer from oil consumption problems due to faulty piston rings, if not properly maintained, and these can all reduce the longevity of your Subaru engine. And last but not least, adopting careful driving habits can really extend the life of your Subaru engine. You want to avoid aggressive starts, rapid acceleration and excessive high revving to reduce stress on the engine and preserve its overall life. Whether you own one of Subaru's most reliable engines like the H6 or EJ22 or one from the worst such as the FB20, treating your car gently and regularly inspecting its systems will help it serve you for many years to come. So there you have it, 3 of Subaru's most disappointing engines and 4 of their absolute best. While no brand is perfect, Subaru's legacy of innovation and performance continues to shine thanks to the engines that get it right. What do you think? Did your favorite or least favorite engine make the list? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Subaru's worst and best engine lineup, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on our latest video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.